I'm Carl Hansen.
And I'm Scott Kearns, newly promoted co-host of DDT-V.
Yes, this is DDT-V. It's the October show. You can sit back and sew your Halloween costumes together while you're watching it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing the show, and you're going to have a lot of fun watching it.
So without further ado, here is DDT-V.
I don't work and I don't go to school. Got my 901 blues 'cause they make me feel cool. Saw a pair the other day and I barely got away. I'm talking the Leroy's. $50 901 blues. Blue as the sky with the prices high. You gotta understand I'm a Leroy's 901 natural blues man.
Hello, I'm Gene Charlotte, film critic of the Today Show. As a film critic, I'm called upon to watch movies and give my opinions to you, the viewer. I think I do a very good job at this. However, some of my fellow critics seem to think that I like too many things. For example, one critic from the Time magazine wrote that I was a blubbering boob who just didn't know anything about criticism and will smile his way through any movie thoroughly enjoying it. This is pretty rough stuff. The reason why I'm here is to refute this argument. I don't like everything I see. Take, for example, the Time magazine article. Now, it's extremely mean-spirited and rude in its attacks against me. Now, granted, the author's written some excellent stories in the past few years, and this one isn't so bad in the matter as grammatically correct and everything's spelled right. And, you know, the author brings up some extremely valid points against me. You know, it really isn't such a bad article. I've read it once, I'll probably read it again. And I encourage you to read it too. This is Gene Shalit from Critics Corner.
Well, Lester, why don't you try some nacho cheese? That's nacho cheese dip. Oh. Hi, I'm Jeff Krinsbach, head farmer of the WMNS Morning Animal Farm.
And I'm Fred Crash Ferens.
People often ask why our show is #1 in the ratings.
Let's face it, the music's crap, our jokes weren't funny when they were on the Bob Hope special, and we managed to offend more minorities in the 4 hours we're on the air than Ronald Reagan has in 4 years as president.
So why are we #1? We're #1 because we're not afraid to take a chance, to stick our necks out and admit that there's no such thing as profitable programming without appealing to your listening audience's taste. The WMNS Morning Animal Farm. All radio stations are equal.
But some are more equal than others.
Oh!
Hi, Billy. How's school?
Great. This morning after the morning prayer, I talked to my Army recruiter, and he says he thinks I might be able to get into the nuclear space defense program.
Oh.
Away from it all, from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, and enjoy the good life that God has given us.
Years ago, I had the privilege of being in Amsterdam for a very important meeting where nearly 4,000 evangelists from
the ministry thus far. Our projected total is a whopping $30 million. Now, out of that $30 million,
Good afternoon. May I help you?
Yes, I've got this book and I think it's overdue.
Yes, it is.
Well, how much do I owe you?
You don't owe us anything. We don't use this book anymore.
Submitted for your approval. Alan Wilcox, an average normal American business executive, a man too engrossed in his own petty affairs to be concerned with the actions and ravings of what he perceives as a lunatic fringe, thrust suddenly and unprepared into a place that exists only in the mind of a few twisted conservatives, a dimension midway between Norman Rockwell and Nazi Germany, beyond the doorway of rationality into a world of suppression and depression, limited only by a lack of imagination. The Falwell Zone.
I'd walk through the deepest quagmires to worship at the icons of filth for a pepperoni toadstool, lizard motif pizza from Pizza House. Real good. Honestly, what I could do,
Scott, what are you doing up there?
I'm celebrating Bay's 175th birthday.
That's a coincidence. That's the same thing I'm doing down here.
Hey, happy birthday! Oh, boy.
Holy Moses, man, we were supposed to do a bit about the birthday for this show.
Oh, but we don't even have a script.
Oh, no. I don't believe this. Where did they come from? This is great. And now we have a script. Scott, we already have 2 guys out there doing this bit right now. I completely forgot.
I wonder how they're doing.
Hi, I'm Tom Wolin, and this is Chuck Walker. Recently, Bay Village celebrated its 175th anniversary. We missed it because we didn't get our bay window on time.
You probably didn't get yours either. So what we're going to do for you is review the momentous occasion, the fine weekend everybody had in the rain. Hope you enjoy it. As you can see, we're standing in front of the Bay Gazebo here. And of course, this is the place where Rocco Scotti sang the national anthem for the momentous occasion. And of course, well, we missed it because I had better things to do. I was watching Speed Racer.
Yeah, later on Saturday, they also had the petition to bring the Rock and Roll Museum to Bay Village. Go for it, guys. In 1810, it was Joseph Cahoon? Yeah, Joseph Cahoon family came here to Bay Village. It was on a Sunday, and they brought the city's first portalet with them.
This fence up behind me here used to be miles long. In fact, it used to stretch completely across Bay Village. Played a big part in separating the cattlemen and the sheep herders. Was also very instrumental in the Grazing Rights War of 1875. You know, you don't only have to come up here to Cahoon Park during celebration time. You can come up here anytime you want and take in the beautiful scenery. Of course, you can't do that on Sunday.
I'm standing here in front of the old house that the Cahoons used to live in. Of course, after all the Cahoons died, Ida being the last one, the city was nice enough to build a museum in the memory of the Cahoon family called the Rose Hill Museum. You might note by the hours that it's open Sunday 2 to 4:30, and of course Cahoon Park's closed on Sunday, so really no one's allowed in the museum. But the museum is really a fascinating place. It has things such as the old steam engine that the Cahoons used to use to plow their land, and the first topsider ever used in Bay Village.
This contraption, it's all that remains of what was Bay Village's first video game. Let me show you what I mean. Hours of fun, as you can see.
This block of concrete. It is all that's left of the John Birch Jazz Club, which tragically burned down in the New Year's Eve fire of 1938. It was a very nice place. A lot of great jazz musicians played there. You know, Louis Armstrong, U.B. Blake, Cab Calloway brought a group. Of course, they weren't allowed to stay in the city. They just played here. This is the fire circle in Cahoon Park. After the tragic fire in 1938, which claimed the John Birch Jazz Club, this is the only place where fires are allowed in the city.
How you doing? I'm here at Bay's Stonehenge. This ancient monolith was built by the ancient Druids of Bay. Of course, they used it as a method of timekeeping.
Of course, there are many other things we forgot to mention today. You know, there was the fireworks.
Yeah, Del Donahue appeared.
The Kiwanis Kitchen was opened again.
There was also a fantastic parade on Wolf Road.
Yeah, but we have to sign off, so until the year 2160, when the next 175 years rolls around again, so long from Cahoon Park.
Bye. What a couple of dogs.
Leroy's 901s. Right.
Finally, it's here, the record you've all been waiting for. It's the Parents Resource Music Center's greatest G-rated hits, a sparkling collection of songs approved by the PRMC and its legion of concerned do-gooders. You get the Star-Spangled Banner, God Bless America, You Light Up My Life, Happy Birthday, the Alphabet Song, the Lawrence Welk Theme, Happy Anniversary, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and the Liberty Baptist College Fight Song, and no more. That's right, Peggy Lee, that's all there is. No more satanic, violent, sexually explicit, racist, sexist, secular, humanistic, morally decadent lyrics. No more exchange of ideas, free thought, or communication. And it's only $9.95, so order now. To get your PRMC's Greatest Hits album, send check or money order for $9.95 to PRMC's Greatest Hits, care of Big Brother Records in Tipper Gore, the Senate Subcommunications Subcommittee, Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C. 20510. Order now. Tomorrow may be too late.
Hello, Marge. Hold all my calls, won't you? Thanks, babe. This ain't working. This is the way you do it.
Every girl's crazy about your DDT-V. Well, at least I hope so, since I've gotten this job.
Well, anyhow, that's the show for this month. Sure hope you enjoyed it, and sure hope Bay Village doesn't take too much offense. We really do want to wish them a happy 175th birthday. But other than all of that, we just hope you tune in next month for DDT-V. Thanks for viewing.
Bye-bye.